Hello, children. Welcome to your English class today. In your today's class, I'm going to narrate a story to you. You can see it on your screens as well. And while I read it out to you, just try to find out whether the story is written correctly or are there any errors in the story. It was a hot summer day. A lion and a boar reached a small water body for a drink. The lion and the boar began arguing and fighting about who should drink first. After a while, the lion and the boar are tired and stop for breath when they notice vultures above. Soon the lion and the boar realized that the vultures are waiting for one or both of them to die, so the vultures could feast on them. The lion and the boar decide that it was best to make up and be friends than fight and become food for the vultures. The lion and the boar drink the water together and go their ways. Okay, so it's a nice story, but could you find out the error that is there? Yes, I know some of you have noticed the error, and that is in every sentence I was repeating the lion and the boar. Now, the correct version of the same story. It was a hot summer day. A lion and a boar reach a small water body for a drink. They begin arguing and fighting about who should drink first. After a while, they are tired and stop for breath when they notice vultures above. Soon they realize that the vultures are waiting for one or both of them to die, so they could feast on them. They decide that it was best to make up and be friends than fight and become food for the vultures. They drink the water together and go their ways. Now, in the second version of the same story, we have used the word they instead of the lion and the boar. So, the word they is a pronoun which is used in place of the noun the lion and the boar. Instead of using the noun lion and the boar again and again, we have used the pronoun they. So, I hope you have understood that today's topic is pronouns. What are pronouns? A pronoun is a word that replaces a sentence in a noun. Pronouns are used to avoid repeating the same nouns over and over again. Like you saw in the story above. In the first version, the same noun, the lion and the boar, was repeated again and again. Whereas in the second version, instead of repeating the noun, we used the pronoun they. Now, different pronouns are used for different nouns. The examples here: Aditya is an intelligent boy. He lives in Bareilly. Since Aditya is a boy, for males we make use of the pronoun he. Sheila is a hard-working girl. She studies in Bishop Conrad School. So Sheila being a girl and the other females we use she. Dog is a faithful animal. It is liked by most people. So for non-living things and for animals, we make use of it. In the plural form, the pronouns are they, you, and so on. So I hope you have understood what are pronouns. There are different types of pronouns. So we will in this lesson study the different types of pronouns, and to begin with we start the first type, that is personal pronouns. Personal pronouns refer to specific people or things. They are used to replace nouns used in the predicate of a sentence. Like the examples are me, you, him, her, it, and them. Like here, I come back to the same examples. Aditya is an intelligent boy. So for Aditya, the pronoun that we used is he. So he is again a personal pronoun. Sheila is a hard-working girl. She is used for Sheila. Again, a personal pronoun. Dog is a faithful animal. It used for dog. Again, a personal pronoun. They are also used as personal pronouns. Now, before I begin to explain personal pronouns, we need to understand that not only in English but in every language, we usually have three types of audience, which we call as the first person, the second person, and the third person. So first we must understand what are they, because pronouns are used differently for first person, second person, and third person. First person is the person who is speaking or writing. Like right now in this video, I am the person who is speaking. So I is the first person here. Second person is the person who is listening or reading. Like right now, this video you are listening. So you are the second person. And what is the third person? The person who is not present, maybe about whom we are talking, is the third person. For example, if your mother asks what your teacher taught you today. So, when you go and narrate, right now your mother may not be there with you. So, your mother right now is the third person. Now, we use the different pronouns differently. Now, have a look here. Personal pronouns refer to the person speaking, the person spoken to, and the person, place, or thing spoken about. So, the person speaking, first person spoken to, second person, the person, place, or thing spoken about. This is the third person. Jim forgot his hat. So, his is a pronoun which is used for Jim. Now, the examples. For first person, we have I, me, my, mine. In the plural form, we, us, our, ours. In the second person, we use you, your, yours in the singular form, and in the plural form, we use you, your, yours. Now, here, what you need to pay attention to is you is a pronoun which can be used as for singular also and for plural also. It does not change. Now, for third person, he, him, his, she, her, hers, it, its in the singular, and they, them, their, theirs in the plural. Now, children, you must try and learn these rules and try to learn the table that I have sent to you. The next type of pronoun are possessive pronouns. What is the meaning of possession? First, we must understand that. Possession means something that belongs to somebody. So, like right now, you are using a mobile phone to watch this video. Whose phone is that? Is it yours? Is it your mom's? Or is it your dad's? So, that is possession. You are the owner of that telephone or the mobile phone. So, possessive pronouns are the words that demonstrate ownership or belonging. Any pronoun which shows who is the owner will be a possessive pronoun. Now, the example here, that book belongs to me, it is mine. So, what is the possessive pronoun here? Mine, because it is showing that the book belongs to me. Now, see the example of possessives here. I, my, mine. So, mine is the possessive pronoun. That is my apple. The apple is mine. You, your, yours. These are your flowers. The flowers are yours. He, his, his. Now his does not change, remains the same. Jake's is his dog. The dog is his. She, her, hers. That box is her present. The present is hers. It, its. The cat is sitting on its tree house. Now we are ours. This is our house. The house is ours. They, their, theirs. That is their house. The house is theirs. Now you must remember, children, possessive pronouns are a little different. You have done nouns also that show possession. In the nouns, we make use of apostrophe. Do you remember? Before the S. Whereas in possessive pronouns, we only make use of S. We don't make use of the apostrophe. So that is the difference between possessive pronouns and the nouns that show ownership or possession. So you must not confuse between them. Now the next type is the demonstrative pronouns. A demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun that is used to point to something specific within a sentence. Demonstration means when you are trying to show something. They indicate items in space or time and can be singular or plural. The four types of demonstrative pronouns are this, that, these, those. This is an apple, these are apples, that is a boy, those are boys. Now you must remember that these demonstrative pronouns are used differently with regard to whether the noun is singular or plural, whether the noun is near to you or far to you. So when the noun is singular and near to us, we use this. When the noun is singular and far, we use that. When the nouns are plural and near, we use these. When the nouns are plural and far, we use those. I hope this table is helpful to understand what I have explained. This is another picture. This is an apple which is near to you, only one apple. So we use this. More than one apple, plural in number and near to us, these. One apple far from us, that. More than one apple far from us, those. So today we will do only these three types of pronouns. You must now again go through this text I will send you and also the text in your book and try and understand. On the next turn, we will do the rest of the lesson. Also try and do some exercises related to pronouns. Take care, children. Bye till the next turn.